Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. The sun's shining, the tide's in, and it's a lovely afternoon for half term, so I thought I would take you for a walk along the Prom 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 and we would revisit what we did quite a lot during, was it 2023 or 2024? I can't remember. It must have been the year before, it must have been 23. When I kept walking up and down the promenade, and I did a video every month so that we could film the changes as they occurred. So I thought we'd go and have a look. It's half term week today and we're in February, so it's only going to get better from here on in. And as you can see, it looks really lovely. Look at that. That's just beautiful. So make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to sign up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter, because there's plenty more videos, plenty more sunshine and plenty more nice days to come. Right, come with me, let's go and see what we can see. So this is the view that I'm looking at, North Pier. It's now open, we've got all the attractions open and everything. The bars and the shops and stuff are all open, and I've just found out some gossip. You heard it here first, hopefully. So last week, if you're a frequent flyer at Visit Fylde Coast, you might have seen me speculating about the shop fitter vans that were parked outside the Viva Diner. So they were all stood at the front having a minute, so I've been across and asked them. If you want to know, ask a workman. So half of the shop is going to be a Wendy's burger bar, and the other half of the shop at that end, is going to be the cheap version of Peppers. So there you go. Let's see whether it's true. That woman says, don't believe a word they tell you. But I think you're being serious. I think it is. So we'll see. I will find out in due course and tell you. So we've got entertainers on the promenade. Oh look, they're still there. If you've watched my mixed bag of Blackpool from today, you'll have seen the first performance that they did at 1 o'clock. They were very good actually. Just around the back of there, if you've never found them and you need them, is a block of Danfor public toilets. They're on the lower walkway, so you just walk down that way and they're on the right underneath the building. And this is the Tower Festival headland, so the screens are still up from Christmas and the illuminations, and the stage is up from the start of Shaw's Festival. And just down here there's somebody doing street theatre for Shaw's this week. Blackpool Tower looking all gorgeous as usual. So we've done videos in loads of these different buildings. There's a queue a mile long at the Blackpool Tower of people waiting. I would imagine they're queuing for the circus. The other day when we passed, they were queuing literally right round this corner. Not quite sure what they were queuing for. So this is, I don't know if you can see them for the sun, but this is the street theatre people. There is a webcam on the top of Viva. So just above where the street sign is, just above there's a webcam on their building, and you can access that by going onto the Viva Blackpool website. And these dune grasses are designed to sway in the wind. And they don't have actually a very wide degree of sway on them. So when they're actually going a long way, you know that there's something windy happening. Press, I wonder where he's from. I think we might need to go and ask him in a minute. And here's the street performers, look. I'm sure I know this guy. So in summer, this is where you get loads of big events, things like the Shaw's Festival. He's coming this way, look. Things like the Shaw's Festival and the illumination switch on and dancing on the carpet and loads of other stuff like that. -1.
-1, that's normal.
-1.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's the kitchen cafe. They've got the bouncer look, watching over him.
No, not at all, no.
You'll see, I'm sure you'll start with flour. Are you alright shaking some in there? Is that okay, or shall I do it? Yes,
Go on,
just give it a shake.
Lovely, go for it. This is the last show of the day, use as much as you want.
I know, isn't it fantastic? Oh, that's
Lovely
amazing. Oh, thank you. Right, now.
Oh, he's from Visit Blackpool. He's from Visit Blackpool.
You need a short hazel,
There you go, you see, they've gathered quite a crowd. All you need is a bike and a plastic palm plant, and you're away. You're away. Right, we'll carry on our walk, shall we? We'll carry on our walk along the seafront. I'm not promising I'm going to go right up to Central Pier. And then it goes really quiet again. There's loads of people about. I know there's a big empty gap in front of us, but there's quite a few down here on the seafront enjoying the walks and enjoying the view. We often used to come to Blackpool for a day out in the middle of winter. Often we used to pack our wellies and some sandwiches and a packed lunch, and we used to come for a bit of fresh air, a bracing walk on the seafront, and enjoy the attractions and a bag of chips and little walk round Blackpool town centre, and then we used to go back home. And we often did that. There you go, you see, look, there's a little family here doing selfies. Look how lovely that is. Just watch that rolling. Can you see the waves rolling down the steps? It's fascinating, isn't it? Amazing. I think it's a bit cold to be trying to dodge waves and get your feet wet. So there's quite often a dry beach at high tide here, just up here. It's quite often a bit that is not covered in water that you can actually sit on and enjoy playing. And of course you can use the steps as well. Deck chairs live just up here, just at the side of Central Pier, and this is where the donkeys are on the beach as well. And donkeys usually appear Easter onwards. And you're quite near to Central Car Park. So Central Car Park is at the back of the Golden Mile Centre, which is round about there. I can't quite tell where I'm pointing because the sun's on the lens. In fact, you know, I think we'll be naughty and we'll climb over the no access thing and we'll go down here and we'll have a look. We'll go to the water's edge and show you the beautiful water lapping. Well, it's absolutely beautiful. It's cold, but that's what you would expect in February. Just look at that sea, all lapping and splashing and sounding all really lovely. You miss this in winter when you're stuck inside. Big wheels going round on Central Pier. Oh, I do wish kids wouldn't go so near to water. If he gets pulled in, he won't stand a chance. Should always respect the sea. think we'll go up here. It's a bit wafty drafty cold down there. Hard to think that in another few weeks, couple of months, that everybody will be washing their feet underneath that. It's a little water spout for you to wash your feet and wash the sand off when you've been on the beach. This is the RNLI lifeboat place. Lovely little shop, and you can also pop inside and see the lifeboats as well, which we might be able to see when we get around the other side of the building. Do you know, I've never noticed these curved bricks, aren't they nice? I do like them. I do like them. And then up here, there's the monsters. I don't know whether they're leaving Odyssey up or whether they're moving them. They've got it all fenced off, so you can't actually get up to them or walk round or near them. And notice the litter bins. There's loads of litter bins. If you're on the beach, please bring your litter and put it in the bin. And that's your walk along the seafront side. So I think now what we'll do, we'll go back on the other side, but I'm not going to climb up there because it's too high for my little legs. We'll go back on the other side, and then you can see how busy it is in February. When you think in summer, you can't put a foot down on here. Having said that, I much prefer winter to be cold and sunny than raining. Apparently it's going to rain at the end of the week. It's going to rain at the end of the week and get mild. And I think it said it's going to get windy as well, which I'm not looking forward to. Gruffaloes and sea life. They're so big, these buildings, you can't get a proper shot of them when you stood right underneath. Did you see my brand new guide to Coral Island? Did you see my food review in the Buccaneer? 2 new ones there for you to watch. I just noticed that the horses are back out. It's an amazing place, isn't it, to be fair? I wonder if other foreign countries have seaside resorts like Blackpool, like we do in Britain, because Blackpool really is quite a stereotypical English seaside town, isn't it? Oh, put little hungry pigeons and seagulls scrapping over a few chips, bless them. They're all just trying to survive, aren't they? They're all just trying to survive. Oh, a tractor. You don't very often see a tractor on Blackpool Promenade with a lorry load of, what's that, silage? Well, that's a new one. Parting of the waters for the ambulance. And just up here is the Blackpool Tower. Looks totally different when you're standing right underneath it. There's quite a lot of people about, isn't there? January at the back of us and a full summer stretching in front. And I think we will call this our destination. So I hope you've enjoyed that walk up and down the seafront at February half term. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye for now.